Parental discretion is advised.
This show is brought to you by IndieWrestling.us. Check out IWC, RWA, and more. And listeners like you, support this show at Patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect.
It is the Monday Mayhem Wrestling Wrap-Up. I am Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on the Twitter here in the Sorgatron Media Studios. Just me and Wicket the podcast dog ready to talk about, well, you know, it's been less of a wrestling show in the coming weeks, but hey, here we are. Thank you, everybody, joining us in the chat room right now. I see out there our buddies Dave Podner. I see Alex from out in California. I see Brandon out in the KC. I feel like the children's show was like, I see you, Jimmy, and you, Kayla, and you, Bradley. Anyways, And everybody else, Tina out west as well. Thank you for joining us on our Monday hangout of sorts and of a wrestling sort of pretense. With the first of all, from his bunker in Beacon, New York, the only Mayhemmer with a future endeavor letter from the WWE. It is Mad Mike.
Sorg, I have breaking wrestling news.
What's that?
Due to the injury suffered by Apollo Crews, he is out of the men's money.
What?
It's almost like Apollo Crews doesn't have enough star power or something.
It's almost. It's like, geez. I mean, what have we been doing the last 2 weeks with him just to do this? What is this? I know. It's like,
Sorg, you know what it is. Someone's winning a title at SummerSlam.
This is his journey.
Yeah, for the U.S. title.
This is his journey to the U.S. title at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
The summer's hottest party in a warehouse.
Provided SummerSlam is still in the Performance Center and not in a place where people won't actually pay to see Apollo Crews.
Hey, be nice. Apollo is great.
Sorry, I'm not saying he isn't, but people ain't gonna pay to see him. And if everyone is back, you know they're going to put someone else in that spot.
Anyways, I'm just glad that he's getting some TV time. I hope he's making the most of it. He got to cry on air tonight.
Yeah, that's always worked wonders for baby faces in wrestling.
They love crying on air.
Really? Really?
Yes, sure.
Name one instance in where that's worked out.
Maybe I should ask our other co-host or co-guest for tonight, Nick Vera from his Bunker Wood Shop somewhere in Pittsburgh.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Hey.
Edge when he retired.
That didn't work out for him. He had to leave.
Both Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair during WrestleMania.
Yes.
Well, Ric Flair was a heel. Oh, the match.
Nia Jax when she won her belt at WrestleMania.
Oh, no. Neither of them ever won another title after that match.
What?
Neither of them ever won another championship after that match.
What, Flair and Shawn?
Yeah.
So, wait, is that our bar right now?
I'm just saying it's technically true.
Okay. Wait. I mean, it's not a false statement, no. But still.
Best kinds of statements.
What?
Didn't Shawn win the tag titles?
Nope.
Before he retired?
No.
Not likely. No, I don't think so. It was only a couple years later, I thought. So I thought he went into him and Taker.
Because WrestleMania 24 was "I'm sorry, I love you." WrestleMania 25 was "I'm sorry, I can't beat you." WrestleMania 26 was "I'm sorry, I really can't beat you." And then WrestleMania 27 was "I'm sorry, I can't help him beat you either."
Wow. And that is Mad Mike's latest traveling roadshow. When he can travel again.
Shawn Michaels' entire career in "I'm sorry, blank, blank, blank." His first 92 Rumble. "I'm sorry, I barely know you." He super kicks Ric Flair 2 minutes in. Yeah, and he totally whiffs on it.
Oh, so you're telling me? Wow.
Yeah.
So this just closes the entire loop from 1990. Wait. Are we going deep dive in again like we did with Shawn last week with Undertaker?
Yes, basically.
Hashtag.
What I'm saying is Shawn Michaels is the real Undertaker.
That's a theory.
Okay. All right.
Sorg, I've been in the house way too long.
Hey, you know what my good is for this week? And actually of Raw tonight? Because that's the majority of the wrestling I've watched because everything else has been YouTube clips. Because I just can't right now, guys. I just can't. I just can't right now.
I don't blame you.
The only joy I'm finding is in these creative side endeavors, the little bits and pieces I'm getting from indie wrestling videos that we're making, and that's all I have, right? I mean, I got other stuff, but we're having some fun with some other projects. But, anyways, Samoa Joe,
yes,
was a welcome return.
Yeah,
you know, and we literally got we got Lawler for like a minute. And that was
it. Just Lawler, stay the fuck away.
It is like
honestly, make Lawler the new backstage correspondent. No, I'm dead serious about this because those are heavily produced, heavily scripted.
That depends. He
does have the panache.
Can Apollo Crews also hit on him?
Yes.
Okay. 2020,
Yeah,
baby. Let's do this.
But see, here's the thing: Apollo's too old for King, so it wouldn't work out. Wouldn't work out. But
Okay. Okay.
I mean, there are a multitude of reasons.
We just went there.
We go a lot of places on this show. Also, I have to say, so happy to see Jinder back.
There's no longer a hindrance for the gingerance.
No hindrance for the Jinder. What? Ginderance?
Yeah,
Ginderance? Which I consider, I'm sure you first saw when you saw that moment in the 1992 Royal Rumble where that would end, like some 20 WrestleManias later. I see this as the beginning of the build up and start of the hottest feud of 2020. The 3MB explodes in Jinder and Drew. Mad Mike, I am so ready for this. That's my SummerSlam match.
Sorg, you're not thinking fourth dimensionally.
I'm thinking two-dimensionally, to be honest.
Sorg, you have to think fourth dimensionally. This is the start of the hottest feud of the fall of 2025, where it's a triple threat. WWE Champion Jinder Mahal versus Universal Champion Drew McIntyre versus Heath Slater.
Boom, bring it all around.
Title unification.
They bring it. They bring the band and the universe back together.
Yes.
Oh, Mad Mike,
Mad
Mike, I am shipping your fanfic.
Yes. Thank you. Welcome to my TED Talk.
Yes. Well, side note.
And Hornswoggle is the referee.
Side note, side geekiness, because I know we'll get some more geekiness. Speaking of fanfics, I watched a wonderful episode from season 1 of Big Hero 6 where a fan did fanfics of Big Hero 6
That
in the show.
That would get really unnerving in real life.
It did. And there was a real life kind of crossover things. Yeah, anyways. So Tina says we have to catch you up. I think we just did. Samoa Joe blessed us with the commentary in his sweet Samoan tones, and Jinder was on there, and the Viking
and a contract signing happened, and you know how that ends.
A very confusing triple threat that wasn't a triple threat happened with the Raw side of the women Money in the Bank things. Just Nia just beat everybody up before the bell, but there was no referee in the ring, as if the referee didn't expect anything to happen.
Oh, I mean, did you? Sorg, and Alex is also saying it's a Lego show, so I feel like I need to provide an update.
Oh, is it time? Is it done already?
Steamboat Willie, motherfucker.
Toot toot.
Oh my god.
That is more amazing than I expected it to be. I gotta be honest.
Do you see the smokestacks?
Yeah. Oh, they move. They move.
And look, there's actual string. There's actual string on here. I can crank it.
Mm-hmm.
I can crank the cord, and there's
so
string.
functional. It's so functional.
It's great.
Look at that.
It did point out on the box that it will not float.
Damn it.
Aw. Wait, have you tried it anyways?
No. Mickey has Mjolnir.
What?
He has me. I'm not sure if you can see it. There is Mjolnir up there.
See a bucket. Oh, there he is, hanging on the on the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has Mjolnir. I'm like, I'm worthy, huh?
That was actually pretty spot on.
Thank you. Trust me, I worked in Toys R Us way too long to not have a solid Mickey Mouse impression to fuck with little kids.
I'm more along the lines of Elmo and tripping them if they're bad. I didn't say that. That didn't happen one time at a Walmart, I swear.
I actually announced the store was closing once in Mickey Mouse's voice. It was already after we had been like bought out and everything, so I'm like, what are they gonna do? Fire me?
For copyright infringement, Nope.
Oh, no,
nope. Not there.
Disney is more than willing to buy me. I will show all of their shit. Hashtag hidden Mickey.
Oh shit.
This is the stand it comes with, so I can put Mickey in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I like it. I think I'm just gonna keep it like this.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. That's nice. Well, while you're going on with your hobby, Nick, you started a hobby as well.
I did.
Mhm.
I make things out of wood.
Yeah.
Um,
These have been.
I
I've seen
made.
them on Facebook. They look really good. I don't know if they're going to translate too well on the video here, but
I don't know.
oh, that one
I-
does. That one pops.
I am in love with that.
That
like-
Spider-Man is great.
I love it.
Nick, you're sending that to me as a belated birthday gift, right?
Well, actually, I already got somebody who wanted to buy it, so I kind of. And then
I'll
I've
give you so much less money for it.
I'll give you so much less money for you. I hate
Sorry,
you.
I'm an
so
That
much.
tracks. That tracks.
But no, I was talking to Quinn Magnum, and it seems that he's gone underground,
Mm-hmm.
and so have many other people. But I worked out this design for it. And
Nice.
that's gonna be the next project.
It's looking better now than it was in pre-show, by the way.
Well, yeah, I
think
have it
that's
sketched
essential.
out on the wood. It's just
Yeah.
not visible yet.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Give
but
it some time.
seriously, that Spider-Man one is fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thanks. I can make you one if you want.
I need to see what my finances are going to be like soon.
We'll
Hey,
figure it out.
if nothing else, Mike does have a wedding coming up. So
Hey,
just
wedding
saying.
gift.
Just saying. There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Much love.
We may have to get some commission or two for the studio as well. So I'll have to think about that. But yeah, what we can get. But
Hey, we already have a flag in Animal Crossing, so
oh yeah, we do. So there's the merchandise is everywhere. There's a flag in Animal Crossing. There's oh, what was Matt doing? That we were there's a Lego Sorgatron
he
Media.
made the Lego studio
Yeah. Jeez.
with no remotes. Matt,
What?
where's the Lego Mad Mike on a screen?
Can
Huh? You just have to give me a Spider-Man body. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Find a white dude with brown hair and give him a Spider-Man body. Not fucking hard, Matt.
Yeah, that
In
definitely
fact,
tracks.
Guess what? Peter Parker is a white dude with brown hair.
Well, hold on. It depends what universe you're in, because I finally just watched, what is it, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? or
What
Into-
the hell?
Yeah, I finally just watched that the other
And then
day.
you ask yourself, what have I done with the last 2 years of my life?
Oh, and now this
Well,
podcast
yeah.
just turned into a 2-hour long one since we're gonna get on this.
I'm
So-
so in love with that movie, and it turns out they're making another one.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when life goes back to semi-normal and it's in theaters, and can I just say, and I'm just going to go off topic here for a second, I don't want life to go back to normal, because before all this shit happened, people were so fucking shitty towards each other. And now I've noticed, like, not a huge difference, but like a subtle difference of, like, people actually kind of being kinder to each other because they don't want to get the corona. I can't be politically correct. I'm sorry.
Well, no, no.
not
See,
my
here's
nature.
what you want to do. When things go back to normal,
Normal.
yeah. When we establish a new normal, if you want it to continue like it is now, you just need to walk around with a mask and a sign on that says "I have Corona," and people will be very nice to you and they will stay the fuck away.
Well, see, isn't it so messed up though that, and it's a wrestling show, but anyway.
By the way,
Um,
if you do that for too long, people are going to be like, just take care of yourself, you damn anti-vaxxer.
Well, that's why. Second part of that plan, you can't go to the same places twice in the same calendar month.
Yes,
Right.
that too.
But like 6 months ago, the words "get the fuck away from me" were not considered as politically correct, and now it's like 6 feet away, back the fuck up.
Ah,
Like, there's
That depends on your perspective.
Wait, are people saying that to you? Because it's a lot nicer sign in the front of the sheets.
no, see, okay, so I was at Aldi the other day, and this guy was just like, he was not accepting the whole thing of social distancing,
Mm-hmm.
and he was just right up on my shit. And I just turned to him, and I felt like one of them shitty people, because I was like, 6 feet, motherfucker. And then he just looks at me, and he's like, well, my bad, man. Takes all of his stuff and goes to the next line.
They don't have tape there?
What?
They don't have like tape.
They had the tape lines. They
Okay.
had blue lines on the ground.
Dude's just ignoring the lines.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
wasn't wearing a mask either.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah. It was that before they were actually ejecting people for that.
Anyway, might as well make it quicker.
Wow.
By the way, have you guys all been taking your daily shots of bleach?
Okay, moving on.
Or the anime.
What?
Anime. Have you all been
The
watching
anime. It's a very actually that show will help you stay inside, which is going to help you against that's what okay.
See, Sorg God.
Damn.
Coronavirus.
My nieces have been saying that all throughout the house, just randomly.
Cardi
It'll be
B.
like 11 o'clock in the morning. I'll be laying there, coronavirus. I'm like, all right, I'm up. Let's
She
go.
says it like a fucking Harry Potter spell, and I'm in love with it.
Oh jeez. For reference, if people don't know what's going on with that.
Cardi B was talking about coronavirus, and that's how she said it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then she followed it up with "shit is real, shit is real," but that's not as funny, unless you just go around like picture Harry Potter getting ready to drive away all the Dementors, and he just goes coronavirus. It's fucking perfect. You gotta think of all the good times you had with your friends. You say coronavirus, and you'll summon a giant hand sanitizer that pushes away the Dementors.
So that's how we protect ourselves
That
from the
seems
corona.
right. That doesn't feel completely wrong.
It's not inaccurate.
No. Jeez.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I don't even know.
Anyways, there was like a good conversation. I say a good one. Somebody talked about how the empty arena match is a completely dead thing after this. And I say no.
Oh, that's not true.
No. It's just when you do it, it's gonna be a Corona era match.
I mean,
Corona Carnage.
There you
Think
go.
like
Oh, there you go. There's a lot we could do with this. There's a lot we could workshop with this.
customs have been around for how long now?
What's that?
You know what I mean? And those customs for indie shows, they're empty arena matches.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, WWE's just kind of bringing.
Yeah,
it
but
more
that's
to the
like
forefront if
that's
you
a
will.
different
an empty
audience.
An empty arena in the Staples Center is way different than an empty arena inside the Performance Center.
Mhm.
But there's so much more room for activities.
Exactly, because spoiler alert, the Performance Center is not an arena.
No,
It's a center.
no.
It's a glorified Gold's Gym.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like let's get real.
Roll that back for a minute. Triple H had I was catching his interview with Corey, and they talked about the early days of it, and kind of like, it was actually interesting because there was the timeline. You know, he talked about at least his view of the timeline where that how they ended up with like these empty arena shows with WWE and everything, and he talked about like walking in there, and I guess it was like some old like I don't know thrift shop or something that he was talking about when they were looking at the building, and there was just like shelves like all the way to the ceiling and the entire thing. So it was just kind of like it was a pretty wild look back at what was going on with that. It's definitely recommended. The what is the Corey Graves podcast called?
After the Bell.
After the Bell. Thank you.
It's that I have not listened to that since like episode 2, but I am fully caught up on the New Day podcast.
Oh geez, Freddie Prinze Jr.
Freddie Prinze Jr. was great.
Yes.
I need to listen to the Tyler Breeze one.
Oh, I haven't cut that one either, but I have been.
Yeah, I think.
I have been on Mike's recommendation, catching up on the Battle of the Brands.
Yes.
I'm probably about 5 or 6 episodes in. I'm up to a point, and I love how dated this is because I'm going through, and it's the one where Sasha Banks first pops up, and they just had the brand split again, and they just separated them.
Yep.
So Mike, it gets good after this.
Yeah. Sorg, it's fantastic, and
Okay.
just wait till you get to the first Saudi show.
Oh no.
Because Sorg, they tape legit about 12 episodes in a row. And I think Woods may lose every single one of them.
Jeez. The inside joke of everybody knowing what he's doing wrong, and he's the only one that doesn't know what he's doing wrong. I cannot wait for this to catch up. So they're playing manager mode on here competitively between Tyler Breeze and Xavier Woods, and they'll bring in somebody else to like maybe make a match or something. And they had help me out here, British fellow from 205 Live.
Jack Gallagher.
Jack Gallagher, thank you. It was on it for the first couple, and it was wonderful. And then you'll just see like, and here's Tony Nese wandering in, and here's Michael Bennett wandering in.
Yeah, like there's a like when Zelina gets on. Oh, brother. Oh
Yeah.
it just makes
So I love how they like Sasha Banks was on this episode, and she really just wandered into the episode.
Yeah, basically, because what they have to do is they find a place, and especially like you'll notice later in the series, they're pretty much doing it at pay-per-views.
Oh yeah.
That's when both brands are together.
Well, even where they're at, they have a black backdrop, but in front of them is apparently, I don't know, a locker room or common area or something, and people keep asking them what they're doing while they're frantically trying to get their 5 minutes in for this manager mode setup. So it was kind of it's kind of fun to see.
It's because it's in the infant stages of up down down where they don't have a designated room now for this shit. So like,
you see the I'm seeing I'm going to see the progress of up down down through this.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And then when you get to season 2 and they have promos. Promos, they build storylines. Oh my god.
This is fantastic. This is fantastic.
Nick, if you want something to kill time, just go to Battle of the Brands, start from the beginning, watch it all the way through. The first season is 52 weeks long.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh
Because
wait, really?
They did a whole year.
Holy shit, I got a long way to go.
Yeah, the first episode is the Raw after Mania.
I mean, they're all like roughly 10 to 15 minutes each, so I mean, I guess it's not so bad, but
some get a little longer.
What's that?
Some of them get a little longer.
Oh, really?
Like, and when they get to the Royal Rumble, they actually watch the Royal Rumble.
What?
They instead of simulating the match, they set it up where you can watch the match.
Yeah.
Because they have a bet. They have a bet on which brand wins the Rumble.
That's got to be torture, though.
No, it seems fun. They're doing commentary on it.
So, well, anything's better than 2K's commentary.
Speaking of video games and 2K, we got our the official preview. We saw on social media. I know Riz was sharing it around earlier today, but we got it on the show tonight. The WWE 2K Battlegrounds, which I think Nick, you said you kind of threw it akin to the NBA Playground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which actually, that is my good of the week because WWE 2K21 got canceled.
Yay!
I can't be happier about that because they need time.
Why? Because you were gonna buy it anyways, or
I was going. I'm sorry, I can't help it. So this year I will be getting 2K Battlegrounds, and I am going to play that till my heart's content.
Seriously, I might, and I can't. I last bought a game. First run, not long after it came out, probably WWE 12.
Really?
Yep.
I still got to get Zach Hunter 13 because he's been asking. He asked me for it a couple shows ago, and
13 is that the CM Punk one?
That is the CM Punk one. Something about that's the last one that the Good Creative Superstar was on. I don't know. I fidget with everything.
I think after that's when they started adding NXT mode.
And also, that's still THQ, isn't it?
Yes.
Like, it's not 2K yet.
Well, technically, WWE 14 was the first 2K 14, but it was the last one under THQ. They still had semi-rights to it. So it was like a mid-launch transition into 2K.
So it's more like a like they took over the project when THQ, because THQ went bankrupt.
Yes.
Like it got, so they basically like instead of when they went from like say Acclaim to THQ, it's a whole like it was we acquired you, not license is done, you start over with your own engine,
right?
Kind of situation.
Exactly. So, because I just totally lost my train of thought.
That's okay.
Oh, when THQ went under and they were trying to figure out who was going to take over the WWE games, and they were showing all these different perspectives. The best one I saw, and I thought they should have did it, was Rockstar.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been awesome. And then transition those moves like Saints Row did into the game of Grand Theft Auto. Could you imagine being somebody in Grand Theft Auto and just walking up to somebody and suplexing them?
You know what I would love? I want a Telltale WWE game.
Yes. Oh man,
Huh.
too bad Telltale is pretty much done.
I know it is, but like if they ever come back, and I want it just to be focused on like one person,
Mm-hmm.
like give me the career of the Undertaker. Telltale games. That'd be amazing.
So going back to this, so we were talking about before, they did not mention what console it's on. It's
No.
kind of a more arcadey looking version. I would akin it a little bit to the WWE Immortals for the craziness, and but it looks like
you can feed John Cena to a crocodile. Which
Yes.
I'm pretty sure was the deleted scene from the Marine.
and then the crocodile explodes, and then you move on. Yeah, I love the look of this. I mean, it's very stylized. There's already videos. WWE fans hate the look of this. It's like, no, there will be fans that hate it.
I don't know if I like the glowing Super Saiyan auras. I don't know if I
don't like that's I mean that's well I mean it's like a powered mode. It looks very Tekken to me. But it looks fun. It looks different. I love WWE All Stars. I love the WWE Immortals game that was on mobile, like this wild thing going on. I seriously, as long as everything pretty much holds up, like I'm down with this. I'm actually looking in the fine print to see if they mention anything about.
I just hope the Switch is good.
So wait, 2K is
Switch.
Yeah. I hope the port on the Switch is good because I want to play a wrestling game on my Switch.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you.
Because then I can just play it anywhere.
Have they've been releasing for the Switch, haven't they? Or have they been?
They have
Yeah.
been. They've
And
been
it's the
terrible.
shits.
Mm-hmm.
They've been fucking god awful.
Like even the decent ones have been terrible.
Hot garbage.
Oh jeez.
Oh yeah, because the transfer doesn't work.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. And that's
It's
a
like
shame.
they rush everything into it,
Yeah.
and then the game lags.
Mm-hmm.
It's super bad.
I guess, or that. So I feel like because I know we were talking about like the women kind of look weird. I just think they look stylized. Everybody's kind of got a big head mode, to it. That's what I kind of think it looks like. I don't think it's. The baby comparisons I saw on some memes were kind of entertaining. But no, what I feel like happened, they designed starting with The Rock and John Cena, and this is what they look like with big heads and muscles, and then we made the girls look like girls, like body-wise, and maybe it got a little weird. But no, I think it looks fine. It looks fun, and I can't wait for it to get out there in the fall. I got something to look forward to in the fall other than Halo.
Right.
I have something else to look forward to in the fall, and that's Time Lord Victorious.
Yes, that's the only thing you're looking forward to in the fall right now.
Well, I mean, I'm waiting to see how everything shakes out before I say my wedding.
Mm-hmm.
There may be a short ceremony and then a reception coming later.
Yes.
I don't know.
I am ready for Mad Mike's Empty Arena match.
Empty arena wedding, y'all. Empty arena wedding.
Mad Mike's Empty
Selena Vega as the officiant.
Mad Mike's Empty Arena match made in heaven.
Huh.
Damn it.
Mike, this is a thing now. I mean, remote weddings are happening. Remote ceremonies for graduation are happening. Like people are specializing in this stuff. And
Sorg, do not wrap a snake in a box.
What? Why would I do that? I hate snakes. I couldn't even get.
not-
Why would I? I mean, is that a service? Can I go online and get that ordered?
Sorg, do not gift wrap a snake in a box.
Hold on a
Carol
second.
Baskin?
Hold on a second. Like I need to make a Google search.
Oh boy.
Snake in a box has a service.
You probably want to put your safe search on for that.
Stinky Box Urban Dictionary. I don't think that's what we're talking about. No, snake in a box, not stinking box.
Sorg.
Snake in a box as a service. Snake in a box. Oh, God stinks. No. Come on, work with me.
Sorg.
Snake
Sorg.
in a box as a
Sorg,
service.
I'm telling you not to do this. Why are you Googling how to
This
do
is the internet.
Do snake in a box. Electrocuted snakes. Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh man. Oh.
God.
I'm in a bad part of the internet right now.
This is your problem.
Well, now I'm gonna get snake ads. It's gonna piss me off.
Yeah.
Have fun, Facebook.
Have fun. Jeez.
No, but I just don't. I don't want anyone to Jake Roberts the reception. That's what I was referencing, Sorg. I was referencing wrestling.
Oh, I thought you were referencing like Tiger King.
No, Joe Exotic is not allowed anywhere
No,
near.
no.
Put
No,
that
we
bitch
are
girl back in.
firmly planted in 1992 in our references on this show.
Okay,
obviously.
well, I'm gonna have to take myself back a little bit.
Yep. Hey, that's what you got the
Could be
WWE
okay.
Network for, right?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag snake in a box as a service.
Hashtag I'm sorry, I barely know you.
What? What was that for?
Shawn Michaels,
Oh,
1992.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I barely know you.
I'm sorry, I barely know you. I'm telling you. When you leave this, fire up the network, fire up 92 Rumble, or hell, just YouTube it, whatever. As soon as Shawn Michaels comes in, he clears house and he goes for a super kick on Ric Flair, but he sets up exactly like the 24 one. Exactly like it, except he misses, and it's like, I'm sorry, I barely know you. I'm doing this real quick. This isn't even my finish yet.
You know, I'm gonna go with 1992 was peak WWF. Like it was the peak before the fall, right?
Well, yeah, because that's right before like Raw,
It's right before Raw.
and with Raw came a lot more people leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Go to WCW. That's when Macho left. That's when Flair left. That's when Hogan left.
Mm-hmm. But you had that, like 1992, you had Flair. You still had you had Macho Man. You had Hogan. You had Sid Vicious was starting in there. Piper and Hart had their match at Mania. Like that was the as a growing up 80s into 90s fan, that was the best time. It was like the culmination of so much right there. Before everybody just went away.
Money calls. I mean,
Undertaker debuted that year, didn't he? No, that was 91.
No, that was 90.
That was 90?
he was almost the Eggman.
He was almost the Eggman. Anyways, okay. Guys, is there anything else we need to touch on before we get out of here? I feel like I'm just wandering down this hallway of wrestling and random.
I watched the TV show this weekend.
Okay.
I feel like I need to tell people about it. I'm a little late to the party on this, apparently.
Okay.
The fiance and I binged a Netflix series in about 9 hours
Mm-hmm.
called The Circle.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
It's a reality show first and foremost. So,
Oh, I saw a trailer for this. Yes.
yeah. So if that's not your cup of tea, you
But
can tune
it's
out.
a social media reality show.
It's a social media reality show. It's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
It's also terrible in all the ways reality TV shows are.
Yeah.
But the twist is they don't see each other in person.
Oh no, this has been growing. Wait a minute.
they don't-
So there's the Circle, there's the Circle Brazil, and now there's the Circle France. I didn't know. I watched it. There was only one. That was 2 months ago.
But there
A
are
lot
also
of things happened during Corona.
there are also people who are catfishing on the show.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I saw that from the previews.
Yeah. I mean, it's if you let me put it this way, you're quarantined.
Mm-hmm.
You're not leaving your house.
Yeah.
You're not
And
leaving.
it's other people quarantined on social media. This could be happening for real right now.
You can kind of identify with them, and I think that's what happened to me because the fiance had it on. I watched for a little bit, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is kind of weird. And then, like 7 hours later, I'm like, oh my god, who's gonna win? Like, it's, it's fun. It's fun. It's mindless fun. And honestly, it's the length of 2.5 Raws. What are you really doing with yourself? Like,
wow. What you put that context?
Honestly, skip 2.5 Raws and watch this instead.
I watched the entirety of Picard this weekend, and it was like it was like 2.5 Raws in the long run. Okay, or
see?
WrestleMania.
Well, that's 2 nights now, so.
Well,
yeah.
ain't gonna be any more, despite what people say. Because there's no way that there's no way that you're getting 2 4-hour manias next year. If it's 2 nights, you're getting 2 7-hour manias.
Don't give him the permission. That's the thing.
That's the reality. That's the reality.
I just dropped the circle. I just dropped the circle line up over on Slack, Mike, if you want to explain it to people when they ask.
Okay, yeah, sure. In fact, I really wish we could do this as a podcast.
Well, we got time. And we're trying out all kinds of things lately. Mad Mike.
Hi.
Tomorrow we are scheduled to have a special new guest for the Wrestling Mayhem show. One Aaron Kleiber. He's a comedian from here in Pittsburgh. And
he likes to fight children.
What's that?
I heard he likes to fight children.
To fight children?
Yeah. Hey, you told me to do my research. I did my research.
Oh, did you watch it?
First thing I saw, he said he wants to punch his baby son. I'm like, okay, he's gonna fit right in.
Well, I was gonna invite him back because he's been on Awesome Cast before. We did some stuff with Jagoff a couple weeks ago, and I mentioned the wrestling show. He's like, oh, I'd love to be on there. I'm like, oh, I was gonna invite him back on the Awesome Cast, but yeah, let's do this, man. So he's free tomorrow night. He's gonna join us for at least the first part of the show. You can see, as I was saying, you can see his special Grown Ass Dad over on Prime Video. So please go do your research. Either way, watch it. Help somebody out. And while you're there, go check out Magnum CK's Magnum's Opus over there as well. And that's going to be some fun. And we'll see what other truther theories in wrestling that we come up with.
Oh, sorry, we have so many.
Because are you still contemplating your Undertaker truther?
No, I'm not contemplating. I'm accepting it as 100% fact.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can't wait for the bumper stickers on your pickup truck. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag not my taker.
Nick, did you listen to any of the truther stuff from last week? I know we had a video clip going out around about it.
A little bit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to stay off social media though.
Oh, yes.
As much as I can. Other than posting shit.
Mental health.
I'll post and I'm like gone. But
start a fire. He lights it on fire, walks away.
So basically, you're a digital arsonist.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. That's how I feel. That's how I feel when I drop that post about what will pro wrestling be after social or with social distancing if it doesn't go away. And man, I think Lord Zoltan commented on that. To be honest, I didn't even know he was in our group.
I'm telling you, once you get to season 2 of Battle of the Brands, social distancing matches can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw a video. It was fantastic. It made no sense, but then it made perfect sense.
Yes.
And I was just like,
Wait, are you talking about the Janelle thing? Are you? What did you see?
There was this. It was just an indie ring and 2 guys 6 feet away just wrestling each other.
Yeah.
And doing bridges and just weird shit that you would think that you would need human support for to do, and I'm just like, I'm 280 pounds and will never be able to do a quarter of that.
I think that was the Janelle show that they did right before everything got locked down. Fantastic. So
it was amazing.
Some really good stuff. Nick, you, of course, like we saw earlier in the episode, you got some wonderful woodwork that you're doing. You are an entrepreneur of sorts now. If people are interested in your talents, your certain set of skills, how can they get a hold of you?
You can find me on Instagram at that one guy from Pittsburgh. You can find me on Facebook at Nick Farah, and then I am going to be starting a Facebook page called Scrap Designs by Nick. And basically, it's because all the wood pieces that I use are all scrap pieces of wood, and it's personal because even a scrap piece has purpose, like me.
I like
Yay!
it. I like it.
Depression.
Something you everything has a story. You're gonna tell the stories on there along with it.
Yeah.
Excellent. I love it. I love it. There should be an Instagram with that too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to.
You did need to have an Instagram, yes. Thank you everybody that's been joining us in the chat here tonight this late. It's midnight. We will be back, like I said, 9 p.m. Eastern time for a Wrestling Mayhem show. Check out all the great stuff over at sorgatronmedia.com. Just posted new Bardic Mystery Tour Thrifty podcast, which the cover is Chuck E. Cheese. I can't wait to dive into that one. And Comic Book Pit. That cover is all about Batman and DC Digital First, Mad Mike, so you might be interested in that. So please go check all of that out, and we'll see you guys next time. Mayhem out.